Hello, this is Leisa Carrillo, and this is my beauty story.
Hi, my name is Min Kim.
Hi, I'm Blake Reed Evans.
I'm Tippy Shorter-Rank.
Jordan Woodward.
Romley Birch.
I'm Sean Stearns.
Catherine Ashley.
David Dolce.
Erica Jimenez.
Carla Novoa, and this.
And this.
And this.
And this is my story.
People sign up for cosmetology school and people enter into the beauty industry for an array of different reasons. It has a different trajectory than a college experience. I think that that's something that I loved about cosmetology school is that there were people from all walks of life. There were people that were 50 years old and it was their second career, and they wanted a chance to do something that they loved.
I really love doing all the projects with the camera work. So when I got into hairdressing, I never imagined myself being in front of a camera kind of like I am now. So it's really exciting and it allows me to have the confidence to show up to be the best person for myself in my career, in my life, and especially for my son because I'm a single working mom.
We now have Academy Awards for hair and makeup. I mean, you could go from beauty school to winning an Academy Award. If you think there's no money in this industry, tell the many amazing, brilliant artists behind the chair that are making gazillions by working on photo shoots, by working behind the camera, by creating product lines, by working as ambassadors for brands.
This is my second career. I grew up as a ballerina. I did ballet, contemporary dance. I traveled the world before I even got to United States. I'm original from Cuba. When I went to beauty school, I basically looked at it as an opportunity for me to grow in a different career, but also they allowed me to create, to be happy, to be artistic.
To the person that's sitting on the fence, I would say do it because there's so many facets to the industry and there's so many opportunities when you're in school. And I say do it because this career it's in my control. So if you're a person that is entrepreneurial and you want that kind of control over your future, like this industry is for you. And to the parents, I'll show you my W-2s so you to tell you how great of an earning potential there is in this industry.
If I can be successful, your children can too, right? That if I can overcome all these obstacles and still make a solid career that has sustained me for over a decade, they absolutely can be able to follow suit and support their child.
I enroll countless students that did the four-year university or did 2 years of the four-year university and said, no, this isn't what I want to do. And then they got into the hair business or skin aesthetics and they're just killing it happy. Being in a room of creative individuals, really for the first time, like you're all creative, it really does change everything.
I started working in the salon, really loved that, loved my time behind the chair, but always had this yearning to be a teacher as well. So I eventually started back to college and was going to school part-time, working full-time, and put myself through university that way. Got my teaching degree and then got my first teaching job in the public school system and quickly realized that I made more with my hairdressing license than I could with my college degree.
The best advice that I can give anybody that has a tickle for the beauty industry is to do the research. So when they do bring it up to their support system, they can make them understand that the beauty industry is not just a haircut. It's not just doing hair color. It is just so much more.
Passion can find purpose. So for those parents who maybe never thought that the beauty industry would be the way to go for their kids, it will blow your mind how, as a human being, you can grow. It is a service industry. However, there are so many avenues that you can go and pursue, and you can also make a heck of a lot of money and enjoy doing it.
Parents and families are always concerned that you're making the right decisions and doing what's best for your future. And my family was no different. There was not a lot of encouragement to go to cosmetology school. There was more of an encouragement to go directly to college. And at first there was some trepidation on their part. Once I got out of school, started working, and then thought, wow, this really was this was a good decision.
There are just so many opportunities. When I was in school, I didn't know what was beyond working behind the chair, which, by the way, behind the chair is incredible. I love it. I did not know I would be able to do half the things that I did as a hairstylist. I had no idea that I'd be able to travel to all the countries that I did as a hairstylist and meet incredible people that I've had the opportunity to meet and work on.
Most people think that this is a backup career. They don't realize that we make so much money and that we are gifted in what we do. We change lives every day.
It completely fills that void. Like, it's almost even impossible to have a bad day.
I would never be able to choose something else beside this. I don't think so.
And one of the things that I've learned in this industry is say yes, even when your knees are knocking, even when your mouth is dry, even when you're a little bit nervous, because an opportunity would not present itself to you unless you had everything you needed to make it fully possible. Say yes. Say yes, and then just buckle up and get ready for an amazing, amazing trip.
One word why I love the beauty industry, it's rewarding.
Connection.
The word that really sums this industry up for me is it's opportunity.
Opportunities, it is endless. It truly is.
Community.
It's empowerment.
Passion.
It's inspiring every moment.
That's my beauty story. When are you starting yours?
That was my beauty story.
That's my beauty story.
That's my beauty story.
That's my beauty story.
That's my beauty story.
When are you starting yours?
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 That's my beauty story. When are you starting yours?